Hey guys, my name is Brett Kislowski from Print Digital Solutions. I'm very excited today to introduce a revolutionary type of die cutter called the Aero Die Cut. This is brand new to the industry, it's very unique, and what I'm going to show you today is an understanding of what kind of dies it's using, the setup and operations of the machine, and how you would turn over and change a job. The machine will take up to a 14 by 20 digital or offset sheet. It will read a registration mark, and it can cut as thick as 600 GSM cardstock or 30 point. We're going to start with going over the type of die it uses and why it makes it unique in this digital application. There are two die formats that can be used in this machine. There are always going to be a platen die like this, which you'll see the blades are covered in this green foam for protection so that you can pop the sheet back out. And in here we can have a cut through blade, kiss cut blade, perforation, or a crease. And this will be your entire 14 by 20 platen size. This fits directly into the machine with ease. The other format is your custom size. So as you can tell, this is a much smaller die, and dies from your windmill, cylinder press, or other dies you might have will work with this machine utilizing what's called the chase. This is an easy to adjust bracket, which will fit basically any size die. And as you can see here, it can be any width as well. And it sits firmly into the chase. Now let's go through the machine a little bit so you can see how it runs, how it feeds. On this side of the machine, we have the patented 3-suction feeder, which can hold up to 4 inches of stock. And the knob below actually can adjust the feeder left and right. This will give you the ability to register the sheet from the left side to the right side if you're cutting off slightly. And then as I mentioned before, there's a registration mark that you can print on the lead edge of the sheet, and that will adjust for misprint top to bottom ever so slightly. You've got the touchscreen operation here, which actually most of this is set manually through the inner workings of the machine. But stuff like step and repeat is a great function to have, because if you want to work with a smaller die, but you want to utilize the full sheet, then you can do up to 5 up on a sheet, and the machine will stamp 5 times through the sheet before popping it out the other end. Coming into the machine, the way that it actually operates, your platen die sits in here underneath this plate, and the nickel-coated, very high-density roller is what puts the pressure along the die into the sheet before it exits from the right-hand side. Now, what I'm going to do is run the machine for you, and then I'm going to show you right after that how easy it is to change over your job type. So I can preset the number into the system right now. It's just set for 4 sheets, so it's going to run 4 and then stop. You'll notice the roller under here, which moves back and forth per sheet. And there we have 4 sheets of 2-up boxes with true creases and any format of cut. Now, this is a machine that's very easy to operate, which means little training and little operator experience. Unlike a windmill that can take years to master, this is something where in just a couple hours, an inexperienced operator could run this start to finish. So I just want to show you what that process looks like and how you would remove and change over a die so that you can start with something new. So we've got the top steel plate here with two thumb screws, which will release it from the die. And there's a sliding tray back there, which will accept the plate. So now we have the exposed die in the face down position. These thumb screws will release it. And then we also have the base plate. Now, this base plate is actually where the die will be hitting. So in this case, we're doing boxes, which is also doing true creases. Now, to get a true crease, you need a male and a female portion. So this is crease matrix that's easily applied and can easily be removed. This die plate is reusable on both sides of it. And in this case, because we have a crease matrix there, we can just simply chip that off, clean it with alcohol, and this can be used for a totally different die. Now, if this is a job that you're doing over and over again, something that's done weekly or monthly, we would recommend keeping the base plate with the die itself. That way you're not continually chipping this off and reusing it. But in this case, we're gonna put in a new plate. So this die is always going to be placed towards the top left corner. And all the plates that you put on here have pinholes, which just easily set into place, so you're not guessing. Lastly, you'll need to know how to adjust the pressures on the pressure roller. So you'll notice two silver knobs. They both have a ruler gauge, which will give you very accurate reading from one side to the other. Normally, you're going to set them both to be the same pressure, but you may need to make slight micro adjustments from one side to the other. So it's simply a turn right or left will make that adjustment. And once you think you're in a good spot, we'll close up the machine and run a test sheet. If the test sheet comes out and there's still some pieces stuck in there a bit, then of course you can go in and make a micro adjustment to those knobs again. But we're looking pretty good here. And there you have changeover from a box job to a door hanger. You also notice that there's little ticks on the edges of these. That's what will help it stay in the frame until you're ready to pop them out. To summarize what we just looked at, the Aero Die Cut takes traditional platen steel rule dies and incorporates it into a digital platform. Something that's easy to use, something that's safe, and it's compact. Something that takes very little training for an inexperienced or mid-range operator to use with ease and happiness at the end of the day. This machine is running at about 1,000 sheets an hour. So the productivity can not just do short runs, but mid and long runs as well. And you're cutting up to 600 GSM, which is about 30-point cardstock. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and to get more information or set up a demo with us live, contact us at sales@printdigitalsolutions.com, or you can call us at 416-297-7996, or of course, visit us on our website, www.printdigitalsolutions.com. Thanks so much.